Welcome back everyone to my Manchester United save on FM17. Welcome to the start of Season 4. We are going to be getting things underway on the opening day of the new Premier League season. But first, let me show you guys our transfer activity for this summer. There's a lot to get through. Let's start by looking at the departures then. Out first was Cameron Borthwick-Jackson. He's gone to Goodison Park for 4.3 million. That deal could eventually rise to 5.5. Didn't really see him getting much first team football for the next season or so here at United. We know at the end of last season, Zlatan Ibrahimovic retired. He's hung those boots up. Phil Jones has gone to Zenit St. Petersburg for a deal worth 6 million. Could eventually rise to 7.75. There is a bunch of players that I've just released. I haven't even bothered offering them a new contract. Most notable player there, Ashley Young. Scott McTominay has gone. Sean Goss has gone. Januzaj was next out the door. He will be playing his football this coming season in the Bundesliga. He's at Hamburg. He joined for 9 million. James Wilson is on loan at Sunderland. Joe Riley has signed for Birmingham. Both Zach Durnley and Devontae Redmond have signed for Bury. And we've got Burkhart. He went on loan to Bolton. Foschek, I think that's how you pronounce his name, has gone on loan to Oldham. I sold Marcus Rojo to West Ham for 10 million. He never even got a game last season, and I don't see him getting one this season. So there's no point keeping him on our books. And Dimitri Mitchell and Matthew Willock both leaving on loan. Right, let's have a look at some of the arrivals then. Kylian Mbappe is now a Manchester United player. He's come from Monaco in a deal worth £65 million. It's the biggest deal I've made in the summer transfer window. At the age of 20, I felt as though we needed to just slightly strengthen both left and right flanks. Mkhitaryan did well, but I feel as though since we lost Lingard to Tottenham, there's been something missing. It just hasn't felt right without Lingard, you know what I mean? So I've brought in Kylian Mbappe. He's a wonder kid on FM17. Just got to make sure I'm giving him game time, and I feel as though I can offer him that. I mean, Mkhitaryan's performances last season started to peter out a bit, so maybe we can rotate Mbappe with Mkhitaryan. I mean, last season for Monaco, 16 appearances, 6 goals. They didn't use him enough, but I feel as though he's going to get plenty of game time here at Old Trafford. Fabinho of Monaco has joined his former teammate Kylian Mbappe to come to Old Trafford. So at least he knows someone here. But Brazilians, I know, don't have the best of reputations when they've joined United, but I feel as though I can get the best out of him. It's also adding a bit of strength in depth as well. We lost Rojo, we lost Jones. He can play as a centre-back, mainly a defensive midfielder, roaming playmaker where I play Pogba. So it's just having that stability. If we lose a key player like Herrera, like Pogba, he can also play at right back. So if we lose Lindelof throughout the season, or even Valencia, he can come in and do a decent job, I'm sure. And finally, we have a new number 10. Lewandowski will be number 9 for us this season, but our new number 10 is Andrea Belotti. He's been at Southampton for the last couple of seasons, and I felt as though this was an absolute bargain. I had to jump on it. I mean, I started him in our final pre-season game. He got a hat-trick. Very impressive. Picked up a 9.5 average rate, and I also started him in the Community Shield final, which I'll go through in a minute, against Tottenham, and you can see he also got a goal in that. So it's all looking good for Belotti here at Old Trafford. So the last 2 seasons, I mean, Southampton signed him for Torino for 17 million. We got an absolute bargain here, I feel. 12.75 million. I'm not sure why he wasn't getting much game time at Torino in that 3rd season. The first season, he had 35 appearances, 12 goals. Last season at Southampton, 17 appearances and only 3 goals. I mean, it's not like he's susceptible to injury. Maybe the managers just didn't know how to use him. So, with our transfer business out the way and done with, let's have a look elsewhere. Let's see who else has been busy. So you can see straight away that Bril Embolo has moved from Chelsea to Man City for 72 million. I'm surprised Pep Guardiola has let him go, to be honest. But City have brought in William Martin, Bril Embolo, as I've already mentioned, and a couple of, I think, regens. But you can see with Man City, they let go of quite a few key players. I mean, David Silva, I know he's getting on a bit now, 33 years of age, but that's a wealth of experience. The quality is still there, and I was so close to bringing him in on a free, but he's gone to Besiktas instead. Bournemouth, they spent quite a lot of money as well, 19.25 million. They've signed Lascelles from Watford for 2.4, Bruno Martins Indy from Stoke for 17.75. Not much else going on there for Bournemouth. Arsenal, what have they been up to? Carlos Perez from Braga. They've signed Rahman from Chelsea for 9.5 million. And have they signed... They seem as though they sign a Chelsea player almost every season. I don't know why I think that, but there you go. They've signed Rahman anyway from Chelsea. And have they let anyone else? Olivier Giroud's gone. Cohen Trau's gone to Marseille for 2.5 million. Let's have a look at Tottenham. Premier League champions last season. They spent 66 million. They've let Paco Alcacer go to Inter Milan. Michel Vorm has retired. Cameron Carter-Vickers has gone to Atletico Madrid. Clinton G to Mainz. Vincent Janssen has also left. But they've brought in Durate, Johnny from PSG, and Papadopoulos from AC Milan. Let's have a look. Chelsea, they've only signed 4 players, have spent 80 million. They've brought in Ruben Neves from FC Porto at the age of 22. That's a good signing from them. And also Dani Ceballos from Real Betis for 17.5. They've got a regen as well, Jack Waterston. So there we go. Chelsea have made more money on sales than what they've actually spent. But there we go. There are the major transfers. Brian Bolo to City, and Coutinho's gone to Real Madrid. Let me just quickly take you guys through our pre-season. So we were away to Jeju United. We beat them 4-0. Robert Lewandowski with 2 goals. Andre Horta got 1 as well. And Kanye Diedrich Roberts with an 8.2 rate and also got a goal for his trouble. Then we moved on and beat the Dragons 4-0. Tuanzebe with a goal, Pogba with a goal, Robert Lewandowski and Kanye Diedrich Roberts with yet another goal. You know, after his performances pre-season, I might try and get him into a few games this season in the Premier League. I know his potential ability doesn't look the best, but you gotta give him a chance. Then we played Barcelona in Gerard Piqué's testimonial. We lost 1-0, unfortunately. Then we were to Athletic Bilbao. We beat them 4-0. And that was the game that Andrea Belotti got all 3 goals in. And Mbappe also got a goal, so had 2 new signings. And then we were back in England at Wembley for the Community Shield final. We beat the Premier League champions 4-1. Such a convincing performance and a convincing result. Lewandowski with a hat-trick. Once he scored that, off he went to be replaced with Belotti, and he continued on. He got a goal also in the 85th minute. Tottenham didn't want the Community Shields. I was happy to take it. It's another piece of silverware for United. But look at this for the start of the season. Chelsea up next at home. Then we got City, then Newcastle, and then Swansea. Hopefully we can start the season off on a high with a win over Chelsea here today. You'll notice that both Luke Shaw and Belotti are out. They are injured. So Bling comes in at left back. We've got Hummels and Bays, the 2 centre-halves. Lindelof starts at right back. We've got De Gea in goal. Martial, Mata, Mkhitaryan and Lewandowski all start. On the bench, we got Rashford, Horta, our 2 new summer signings, Mbappe and Fabinho on the bench. And also Valencia, Fosu Mensah and Ramiro. Now for Pep Guardiola's Chelsea, Costa starts, Hazard, Cuadrado. They've got Kante, Zuma, Christensen, Danilo, Courtois. It's a very strong side, but I think we can just edge it here. Danilo with the throw. Diego Costa looking to get past Blind, but Blind says no. He had a fantastic second half to last season. And here is Blind again. Such a composed character. Pogba with a good ball through to Lewandowski. Almost. It was a good idea. A bit more of that. We'll eventually find a way through. Here's Eden Hazard to Diego Costa now. Looking for Hazard. There we go. Just be calm on the ball. We're playing at home. Should have that confidence about us here today. Mkhitaryan. I want to see... Oh dear, that's a poor pass from Mata, isn't it? Just giving it away cheaply to Juan Cuadrado, and it's Diego Costa. Juan Mata's poor pass led to Chelsea getting their nose in front. It's Cuadrado just getting past Blind, getting the better of him, weaving in and out, and what a header that is from Costa. Let's have an assertive team talk. Show me something else in the second half. And I think I'm going to make a change as well. I'm going to take off Juan Mata. He's had a terrible 45 minutes, 5.9 rating. I'll bring on Andre Horta. And I won't make another change just yet. We'll just make the one at half time. See how it goes. Cuadrado to Kante. The workhorse for Chelsea in central midfield. Azpilicueta now. It's Kante again. Don't let him get his shot away. De Gea with the save. It's a good job we got De Gea in between the sticks. Need to be a lot better there. Corner to Chelsea. Hazard. No. Come on, clear it. Alright, let's bring on Mbappe for Mkhitaryan. Just make the one change. Chelsea's starting to get a good hold on this game now, as time is ticking. They're still in the lead. Here is Lindelof now to Mbappe with his first bit of action since coming on. Back to Mbappe, finds Martial, and Martial makes it 1-1. Brilliant start to life here at Old Trafford for Kylian Mbappe. Almost an instant impact, getting in the thick of it. It's Lindelof's cross. It's headed back out, and it's Mbappe in that bit of space. Loses his man, finds Martial, and he just puts that in the bottom corner. Can we go on to win this game? Still time. Zuma to Willian. Pedro turns on the ball, finds Cuadrado. It's nicely won there from Blind. Come on, Blind. Oh, well done. Brilliant stuff from Blind. Not letting Cuadrado get the best of him this time. He finds Lewandowski down the touchline. Andre Horta now going to run at them. He's got the quality. Finds Pogba instead. Back to Horta. Go on, hit it, son. He has, and it's gone wide. Needs to be a little bit better than that. But I'm going to make my final change. Going to bring on another new signing, Fabinho, for Pogba. No, I'll leave Pogba on for that quality, and I'll sacrifice Herrera. They're all having a decent game, but off goes Herrera. Lindelof with the throw, finds Fabinho. It's Horta. Mbappe gets to it using that pace of his. Back to Fabinho. This looks promising. That's a good cross into the box. And Martial. You need to be putting that away. You need to be finishing that. And that's going to be the game. Looks like it's going to be a point on the opening day. Don't see any more highlights now. Surely not, referee. There we go. United 1, Chelsea 1. A point on the opening weekend of the new Premier League season. We improved so much in the second half. Shame we couldn't have clinched the 3 points. I mean, it's so even on shots taken. We just about edged possession. Needed to be better. Honours even at Old Trafford. Ended 1-1. Martial with that equaliser. But I think the two positives from that game, Mbappe and Fabinho. So, the next episode looks like this. We will be playing Manchester City in the Manchester Derby there at the Etihad in our next Premier League fixture. What a start to the season. You can see that elsewhere on the weekend, Tottenham won 1-0 away to Stoke. Man City, who we've got next, beat Leicester 4-0 away. Swansea winning 4-2 there to Hull. We've got them after City as well. So they look as though they've had a really good start to the this new Premier League season. But we've got to focus on Van Gaal's Man City. I'm feeling confident. I mean, Van Gaal hasn't got the better of me. I probably spoke too soon, but he hasn't got the better of me since joining City. I'm feeling confident that we can go to the Etihad and get a result. Right then, that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you all soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.